there could be a protest of midgets on this building. And I said, promise? We took off while you were in the bathroom because we hate you. Luckily, I had a good alibi since I was in Wisconsin and 12.
Hey, do you want me to kill that guy for you? Because it sounds like he sucks, and I will totally kill that guy for you.
We'll draw chalk around where the body is. That way we'll know where it was.
You kids have no upper body strength. And we were like, we know, but hey. He'd go, Diet Coke, and one would appear in his hand.
Fuck the police! Fuck the police! They go back in time and they build a time machine. Whoa! Some people give off a vibe of like, right away, they like, do not fuck with me. My vibe is more like, hey, you could pour soup in my lap and I'll probably apologize to you. No, that's the thing I'm sensitive about. Hey, were you at my party on Saturday? And I said, no. You know, like a liar.
You spent it already? I gave you more money than the Civil War cost, and you fucking spent it already?
Because before I went through puberty, I had a voice like a little flute.
Like years later, I'd be in college about to go down on some rockin' twink, and I'd be like, wait a second. What would Leonard Bernstein do? A lot of people ask me if he gave me a sex talk. Yes, I think. Famous people are weird as shit. They're all weird. Your suspicions are correct. Petunia likes to be very social, but she can't walk very far because she has a flat face, so she can't breathe by design. But she wants to go out and meet people, but we can't walk her for that long. And anyway, this is a long-winded way of saying that we bought a stroller for our dog.
It's like, I'll keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die. Because it's the one thing you can't replace.
Because every new song is about how tonight is the night, and how we only have tonight.
My brothers and sisters and I had this babysitter named Veronica when we were kids, and I was in love with her. I was in love with Veronica. She would babysit us on Saturday nights. And in my head, when I was a little kid, I thought that Veronica was like 25, 30 years old. I was just talking to my mom the other week. I found out that when I was 10, Veronica was 13. So why was she in charge? All she could do was dial the telephone a little better than I could.
Nah, sister. You're not getting me to no secondary location. So we invite a woman with straight gray hair in a denim dress with a wrist cast and homemade puppets that all have the same voice to teach you about bullying through skits. And you ha, laugh it up. What was so funny about that woman? I want to know.
I don't like robots thinking of things. Sometimes he will watch a movie on TV, even though he already owns that movie on DVD. Pointing this out to him confuses and upsets him. I am homeless. I am gay. I have AIDS. I'm new in town.
My dad is so weird. I'd love to meet him someday. Oh, you mean like having friends?
Which means it's haunted, but it has a lovely kitchen backsplash. Like, I serve my nickel, you come and take me. You want me to do what? Numbers, the letters of math. Because think about some of the people you went to school with. Now imagine they're becoming the president. Imagine Sam was becoming the president. I was lying. It was a lie to get drugs. You know, like a crime. Anyone who's seen my dick and met my parents needs to die. I can't have them roaming around. I was hoping by now that I would look older, but it didn't happen. And by the way, part of me was like, whatever, you know? You know those days when you're like, this might as well happen? Adult life is already so goddamn weird. This is an on-fire garbage can. Could be a nursery.
All right, there's a Norwegian cruise line leaving from Martinique. Here's my plan. You and me get very dressed up, including hats, and then we wave handkerchiefs at it till it disappears over the horizon. No, I don't know anyone on the ship.